Welcome. In this video, I'll be talking about examples that involve the properties of real numbers. Understanding the properties of real numbers is fundamental in algebra. These properties help in simplifying expressions and solving equations. So we're going to work with 10 examples, okay? So example number 1, we're going to do something like this. 5 plus 8 equals 8 plus 5. So what this is saying is that if I change the order of the addends, the equality stays the same. For example, 5 plus 8 equals 13 and 8 plus 5 equals 13. That means the both sides are equal. So this is called the commutative property of addition. Let's do example number 2. Here we have something like this: 7 times 4 equals 4 times 7. So let's see what happens on both sides. 7 times 4 equals 28. And 4 times 7 equals 28. That means that both sides are equal. What happened is that when you switch the order of factors does not affect the product. So this is called the commutative property of multiplication. Let's do example 3. Let's say we have something like 2 plus 3 plus 4, and that's equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4. So what this is saying is that the grouping of the addends, for example, 2 and 3 is grouped here, and then here we group 3 and 4. But the only the order of the parentheses change. So let's see what happened. 2 plus 3, that's 5. Then plus 4, that's equal to 9. And here we have 2. Then first we do parentheses. 3 plus 4, that's 7. And then 2 plus 7, that's 9. So 9 is equal to 9. And this is called the associative property of addition. Now let's do example number 4. He says 1 times 5, 6 is equal to 1 times 5 times 6, and then the parenthesis is on. So just like addition, the order of the parentheses change, the order of the grouping of the factors. That means that 1 times 5, that's 5, 6, that's 30. Then 5 times 6, that's 30. And then 1 times 30, that's 30. So 30 equals 30. So that's called the associative property of multiplication. Associative of multiplication. Example number 5. Let's say we have something like 3 times the sum of 4 plus 7. That's going to be equal to 3 times 4 plus 3 times 7. That's equal to 3 times 4. That's 12 plus 3 times 7. That's 21. And then 12 plus 21, that's equal to 33. This is called the distributing property. So basically, we multiply the 3 times the 4 and the 3 times the 7, and we add their products. Let's do example 6. 9 plus 0, that's equal to 9. Any number plus 0, that is equal to that number. So that's called the identity property of addition. Then let's do example 7. That's equal to 15 times 1, that's equal to 15. So any number multiplied by 1 is equal to that number. That's called the identity property of multiplication. Let's do example 8. If I have negative 6 plus 6, so the opposite signs of the same number is equal to 0. It's always equal to 0. That's called the inverse property of addition. Let's do example number 9. If I have the fraction 1 over 3, and I multiply by the reciprocal, which is 3 over 1, that's equal to 1 times 3, that's 3, and then 3 times 1, that's 3, and 3 over 3, that's equal to 1. What it says that if I multiply a fraction by its reciprocal, it's going to give me 1. That's called the inverse property of multiplication. Let's do example 10. If I do 10 times 0 is equal to 0, any number times 0 is equal to 0. That's called the zero property of multiplication. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. See you next time.